Good morning, everybody. Tom Schmitz here. You see, I voted. It's kind of a struggle this morning, though, I'm going to be honest with you. I had a lot of things to think about. I think I stayed in the polling booth about 20 minutes. Well, there's quite a few things you have to think about. The county commission. It's a really important vote today. Michelle Stone, Jeff Gold, running unopposed. That's a pretty easy decision. David Moore, John Townsend. John Townsend's not a Republican. I am. David Moore's a Republican. Not one I got a whole lot of confidence in, though. So that took me a minute. Medical marijuana. You know, the caregiver line in there kind of bothers me. That took me some consideration to go yes or no. But then I got to the big question. Hillary or Donald? I must have thought about that for a good 5 or 6 minutes. And I hope you take the same due diligence to do your thought process completely. It's a very important election today, the 57th presidential election in the history of our country. We're at a crux in our history. Kind of a crossroads. And I know people always say we're at a crossroads, but we really are. This has been the ugliest election cycle that I can remember. And granted, I've only been around, the first one I remember is 1976 with Jimmy Carter and Gerald Ford. I remember Ronald Reagan and Jimmy Carter, Walter Mondale and Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Bill Clinton. I remember them all since 76. This has been the ugliest and nastiest that I remember. And to be honest, neither choice was optimum. But if you do a write-in or you don't vote at all, that's a waste in my view. Might not be a waste in your view, but the way I see it, that's a wasted vote. So go to the polling booth today before 7 o'clock. Let your voice be heard. Vote your conscience. And then try to move on as a country. Will I support whoever wins the presidential election tomorrow? Well, whoever's the presidential elect, when they're sworn into office in January of next year, they'll be my president. Hillary Rodham Clinton or Donald J. Trump, doesn't matter to me. They will be my president at that point. And we'll have to move on as a country. Hopefully, checks and balances, what our forefathers put in place to make sure that no one person had power, will even things out, and Donald Trump nor Hillary Clinton will be the bad choice that a lot of America thinks both of them are. But if you don't vote today, I don't want to hear it. You don't have any right to voice an opinion, in the way I see it, about anything that happens in this country over the next 4 years if you don't exercise your constitutional right and vote today. That's how I see it. What do y'all think? Y'all have a good day.